Islam Moors, Pax Amor, peace and love and tranquility. This broadcast is for a human traffic alert. I am putting this platform on specifically because Moors, you need to assist us in this human trafficking of the Moorish American nationals in these corporate tribunals under these nom de guerres, identity theft, identity misplacement, as well as corporate genocide of the Moorish American nationals, which is a violation of not only international law, the supreme laws of the land. And I need every last one of you to follow this suit. This is going to come, and we're going to do a weekly blast with all the Moors that are being unlawfully detained in these corporate venues under these corporate fictions, where these administrators of these corporate facilities do not have jurisdiction to be detaining our Moors on their own land under these nom de guerres. So this is going to be the first broadcast. I'll probably do a couple more. Not sure if they'll be today, but I do want to do them today, and I will get a actual listing of Moorish American nationals being detained, where they're being detained, what facility they're being detained under, what corporate being who authorized the detainment of the nom de guerre of the Moorish American national as the nom de guerre. There will be, Moors, you have to lean your strong man so they cannot get access or funding for detaining you. As well as when you are unlawfully put in these facilities, you need to make sure that you are signing as a noble, reserving your rights and not giving them access to your estate whatsoever. So when you're signing any of these documents within their tribunals, you make sure you sign them as a Moorish American national. You make sure you reserve all your rights by saying all rights reserved, and you make sure you do it under threat, duress, and coercion. That's TDR or TDC, threat, duress, coercion, because all acts and all so-called contracts that they're trying to enforce within these tribunals are unlawful because you're being detained. While you're being detained, all contracts cannot be enforceable because they're forced upon you under those nom de guerres. Islam. So the Moorish American national that is currently being detained at Brazos County detention facility is Moorish American national son Marcus L. I put his appellation in the comment section of this broadcast, so please see that information. As well as Moors, when your families, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your uncles, your aunts, your children are being detained, I expect no less than what I am producing here. So learn it, practice it, get it done. We need this information, and you cannot rely on us to compile this information. The same way we get this information, you can get this information on your electronic devices. So I'm going to turn the camera over and show you what Moorish American national is being detained. I just received a phone call from him and from that tribunal under the corporation NCIC. NCIC is Network Communications International Corporation. Network Communications International Corporations is the corporation that is charging us fiat in order to speak with our Moorish American nationals being unlawfully detained in these facilities. So Moors, I need someone, one of you, 3 of you, 5 of you, 11 of you, to write down NCIC, that is Network Communications International Corporations, for the fact that they are charging us fiat in order for him, as well as any Moorish American nationals, to place calls out to their consuls. They're not allowing privileged non-financial outlay of consul commission consulates to be able to come in there and assist them in assisting themselves and standing on their square, because just like any so-called attorney, so-called lawyer, so-called social worker, so-called caseworker, so-called human family services, who can come in and out as they please, they're allowed to see your family members in order to try to contract with them under that nom de guerre. But yet when it comes to the Moorish American Consulate and the consuls, who are the sovereigns of the land, they're not getting access into these corporate venues. So we need to put the pressure on that you are not going to continue to do business on our land and violate the supreme laws of the land. So again, Moors, I need someone to lean NCIC for them charging for us to be able to talk to our fellow Moorish American nationals that are being unlawfully and illegally detained in those facilities. That is Network Communications International Corporations. That's Network Communications International Corporations, NCIC. So I need 1 of you Moors, 2 of you Moors, 7 of you Moors, 11 of you Moors to do that lean and get that started and posted on the file section of the Moorish American Consulate Northeast Amexem group on Facebook, as well as send a copy to Sharon Tracy Galbay, Moorish American Consul, Vizier Mohammedan Judge of the Northeast Region at the Moorish American Consulate NE at gmail.com, Moorish American Consulate at NE, Moorish American Consulate NE at gmail.com. Islam. To assist us, we need financing, and finances is definitely necessary, because when people call me, specifically because my unfortunate experience that I had on March 25th, 2019, where I was being unlawfully and illegally detained for 25 days, I have a special overstanding as to what they are going through within those facilities. So it takes finance to raise it takes finance, Moors. So I need you guys to support us, because I had to put finance on to be able to talk to him to find out who the heck I was talking to, so I could do this PR piece on the national human trafficking of a Moorish American national at Morocco in one of these corporate venues. And again, I'm going to switch the camera over so you can see which Moorish American national is being unlawfully detained. And like I said, a list is going to go out consistently, so you know who's being detained, and you can definitely support your fellow brothers and sisters that are in those facilities, and write them and give them words of encouragement. Let them know that they're not alone. Let them know that you are out here not only, you know, standing on your square, so we can stop this years and years of oppression by this service corporation and put them back in alignment with the supreme laws of the land, which are the Declaration of Independence, the Articles of Confederation, the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, and the Constitution for the United States of America, not to be confused with the corporate Constitution, which is the Constitution of the United States of America, which is a contract within that particular tribunal. Islam. So let me turn the camera over so you can see exactly which Moorish American national is being detained and what facility he is being detained under. Okay. So here's the information that I have posted up on my page. Don't be messing with my screen. My screen is messed up. But it works really well. I'm gonna get a new screen, so don't be looking at the flaws in the anyway. Here's the Moorish American national. His name is Son Marcus L. He's a Moorish American national being unlawfully and illegally detained at BRAZOS. I had it up, y'all. I did have it up. I don't want to be messing around and having, okay, here it is. He's being unlawfully detained at this facility right here, y'all. BRAZOS County Detention Center. He's been detained since April the 23rd on a warrant that was issued for a presumed failure to appear, even though he sent out the lawful notifications and documentations to that particular tribunal to rest that situation and that issue. His MAC number is Moorish American Consulate, followed by MACN, followed by 6 zeros and 347. That's MACN, followed by 6 zeros and 347. So he is recorded with the Moorish American Consulate as a Moorish American national. So this is the facility. Please get this information down. Write this Moorish American nationals to encourage him to stand on his square. He knows the mantra. He knows everything that he needs to know to stand on his square. Now, he sent me quite a bit information, and if I had it up, I would be able to show you the administrator that he, like I said, he did a lot of information. He did a lot of work, and I'm trying to find that specific information so I can put it on this. You know, my computer wanted to sit here and be slow right now, right? You know, they're doing this on purpose. No, close everything. I should have had it up. Yes, I should have. I know. But let's go. Just bear with me, Moors. I'm trying to get the information so you know what administrator is holding him and that information. He sent me so much information, so much documentation that I have here for him. Post what you're saying so I can view it, please. Here you go. This is, oh goodness, where'd it go? This is what I was looking for so y'all could have this information. Lisa Parker, and this is the so-called district court, the district coordinator, and that is her information. Okay? And that is his actual email address. Like I said, he put all his documentation onto the record, the notice of removal. He did everything. I'm going to be honest with you. He did a lot. Again, here is the Moorish American national being unlawfully and illegally detained at that particular facility. Here's the so-called citation, the so-called charge. And he's been held since the 23rd of April. He's been held since the 23rd of April without any so-called appearance in that tribunal to stand on his square. So I just wanted to put that information out there. You can send him some finances through his, donation through that NCIC. So you can help him, send him some finances so he can, while he's in there, stand on his square, as well as some of the things that I wanted Moors to be able to send to individuals go in these POW camps, because I get stacks and stacks and stacks of letters from different Moors that just need information. They just need some stuff, some really lawful documentation within these facilities so they can assist themselves in standing on their square in these tribunals. So you could send them the supreme laws of the land. Y'all can sit there and mail him from that mailing information that I just gave you. Again, it's going to be on eventually it's going to be on an announcement section of the group, so you can have this information at a moment's notice. We're going to post it as many places as we can post, so you know that Moorish American nationals do not need to be in these POW camps. Take power of attorney of him name. I don't know what you just said. But anyway, what was I saying? So y'all can mail him the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, mail him the Articles of Confederation, mail him the Declaration of Independence, mail him a care package. This is part of the care package that I was talking about on conference call on Thursday, where we have to do more for our Moors that are being detained because they are left without any type of recourse or knowing anything outside unless they have financing to be able to call people. So one of the things I can honestly say to you, the first 7 days that I was being unlawfully and illegally detained as a nom de guerre, where I'm a Moorish American national, Sharon Tracy Galbay, I wasn't able to call anybody. And I had to wait for people to put financing on the books. I had to wait for all of these things. And in the midst of that, you're still having to deal with specific things, and you're at a deficit. So learn the mantra. I am Sharon Tracy Galbay, Moorish American national, in proprio persona sui juris, in proprio solo, in proprio heredis, at all times and at all points in time. I am a descendant of the great pharaohs of Kemet and the Moabites and the Canaanites. I am the law, I am the government, and I command you state your name and nationality for the record, on the record, without further comment. You do not have jurisdiction over me, and I command you set me free, return my property, and cease and desist all actions against me, as this is my notice of intent to lien you if you do not do as commanded and set me free. Notice the agent is notice the principal. Notice the principal is notice the agent. Say that 3 times. Do not allow them to go past in personam jurisdiction. In personam jurisdiction. Read the Act of State Doctrine, where they cannot sit here and put you within a jurisdiction one they don't have. They don't have a jurisdiction. They don't have a jurisdiction. Even if you answer to the so-called name, they don't have jurisdiction, Moors. They don't have it. You can't even give them jurisdiction. And I'm going to read a document. So let me tell you, I ain't playing. I'm so not playing. I'm going to turn this back over because I created another spreadsheet, which I'm going to put on the Facebook page. It's an Excel spreadsheet with supporting documentation as to any particular situation that you're going through in regards to these tribunals. I'm going to turn the screen back over and I'm going to post it again. And this is here. This is the document that I'm talking about. And if you look at I think it's the last one, want of jurisdiction. That is the code, that is the scope of that particular case. Want of jurisdiction. And what does it say under want of jurisdiction? Under federal laws, which is applicable to all states, the Supreme Court stated that if a court is without authority, its judgments and orders are regarded as nullities. They are non-voidable. They're not non-voidable, but simply void and form no bar to a recovery sought, even prior to a reversal in opposition to them. They constitute no jurisdiction, and all persons concerning and executing such judgments or sentences are considered in law as trespassers, and that is the case. And you see, it's 1828, before the coup d'etat. Before the coup d'etat, that's one of many documents. I'm going to upload that on the file section of the Moorish American Consulate, India Maxim. So you have the arsenal to protect and defend yourselves. This document alone, with the supreme laws of the land, it would be sufficient enough for Moors to be able to stand on their square while they're in there, including the mantra. So again, this is an alert for national human trafficking. To follow many, many more of Moorish American National, Son Marcus L. This is my busted computer because I would have my laptop if it wasn't still being detained unlawfully and illegally without any delegation of authority or presumed authority by the Philadelphia chapter of the Federal Bureau of Investigations, which I've also sent the documentation commanding the return of my 3 electronic devices, my laptop, as well as my ID maker and my binder for my private Moorish National Trust. This is the Moorish American National being detained, Moors. Okay? Islam? That's the Namdagir he's under. That's proof of genocide. That's proof of many, many, many things. And guess what? Brosno County Sheriff's Office is the booking. He's the one that pulled him. So make sure you lean. These liens need to be done. There are liens that need to be done. The lien for that county, Brosno County. The lien for the sheriff's department of that corporation. The lien for that facility, Brosno County detention facility, as well as Lisa, who was, let me find her. I'm gonna find it. Give me a second. I'm like trying to do like 1,000 things at once. As well as the so-called administrator that issued the so-called warrant under that particular tribunal. So anyway, I just wanted to give you this alert as this Moorish American National. I want a team. I am commanding a team to do this information so we have everything we need to report consistently and constantly on the detainments of our Moorish American nationals in these POW camps on our land as corporations violating the supreme laws of the land. How you on our land doing business and you putting the very people who you've sought remedy, sought a standing in through the Treaty of Peace and Friendship? How you on our land doing that? How is that Moorish American National, including other Moorish American nationals, to include Nora, to include my consort, the Corey Christopher Pitts L, who I'm going to also do information on as well. They need information. These care packages. I need a team of at least 11 Moorish American nationals, consuls, to be a part of this. So whenever a Moorish American national gets detained, automatically within 24 to 48 hours, they getting at least 15 notes on their books so they can make a call out. They're at least getting a care package of the supreme laws, the mantra, and the supreme laws and the mantra in that case file so they can stand on their square when going to those tribunals unlawfully because they're being unlawfully detained, as well as those co-conspirators all being leaned. That's just a process that just came out of the blue, out of my head, but I had to experience what I had to experience on March 25th, 2019 in order to realize that we got to do more Moorish American nationals because we are being tested, as well as we need to be not just talking about love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. We need to be living it, as well as chapter 25 of the Circle 7 Quran, which says what? Chapter 25. I'm going to read it, and that's going to be the end of this broadcast. I'm going to read it, and that's going to be the end of this broadcast. Because chapter 25, I don't want you ever to forget that. I don't want you to ever think that you can not uphold that. And I wish I had it marked so it could just automatically come up. But I don't have it marked so it can automatically come up, y'all. So I got to go look for it. And I'm going to end with the reading of that. That is going to be the end of this broadcast to let you guys know we all have to do better. And the only way we're going to do better is by doing better. Being there, being supportive, supporting your government who is supporting you. And we can't not do these things, Moors. Islam. So let me put this around for you guys so you know this ain't for play. Chapter 25, the Holy Covenant of the Asiatic Nation. Ye are the children of one father, provided by his care, and the breast of one mother has given you suck. So we all brothers and sisters. Let the bonds of affection therefore unite thee with thy brothers, that peace and happiness may dwell in my Father's house. And when ye separate in the world, meaning when you go and travel around, remember the relations that bindeth you to love and unity, and prefer not a stranger before thy own blood. If thy brother is in adversity, assist him. If thy sister is in trouble, forsake her not. So shall the fortunes of my Father contribute to the support of his whole race, and his care be continued to you in love and to each other. Islam Moors, Pax et Amor. Again, this is the national alert for son Marcus L., who's being unlawfully detained. The information is in the comments section. Please donate to the Moorish American Nationals, to Sharon Tracy Gale Vizier, Mohammedan judge, who is also in establishment of the consulate of Northeast Maxim. Please support. I just uploaded lawful documents in the file section. Download all of those documents that I just downloaded. Download them. One of them is a repossession document. Mimic that. I'm showing you how to do by doing. I'm showing you how to do by doing. So again, please donate. Please donate. We need the donations. I'm never going to stop stressing that donations are needed. You can donate to PayPal. PayPal me at PayPal me / Ruth the Moabitis, or Cash App with / I didn't put it in the comment section. I'll try to put it in the comment section before I post this broadcast. But it's the $ followed by MAC, which stands for Moorish American Consulate Northeast. MAC, which stands for Moorish American Consulate Northeast. I think I'll put it in the comment section anyway. Pax et Amor. You have a beautiful, lovely Saturday, the day of Saturn, and Islam. Pax et Amor. Peace and love.